everybody!
Hi!
Welcome to bath time!
Welcome to bath time!
Yeah, Kitten is in this video. Today, we are using Dr. Teal's Pink Himalayan Foaming Bath Restore and Replenish. I love this one. It's like, it doesn't really smell natural, but it smells good. We're out of bath bombs today, so this is what we got.
We're out of bath bombs.
Well, I just haven't gotten any. We gotta do some family payroll time.
Oh, that's right.
Payroll time.
We also accept sponsors.
We also accept sponsors. If you would like to send us any bath products in the mail, send them to 3272 Orange Avenue, San Diego, 92104.
92104.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
All right. I don't know who else is watching. Oh, hi, Carl.
Yeah.
Oh, Carl, you're about to see something real fun. Carl's my father-in-law. Kid's dad.
Dad time.
All right, guys. Hey, hi, Jen. I think that's Jen Zabish, whose little bubble just popped up. All right, you guys ready to see my surprise today?
Watch out, Ellen. It's real hot, honey.
Oh, okay. Well, Kid's about to dump me into boiling water, so maybe not. Maybe I'll wait to show you my surprise.
Let me cool it off. Okay, that's spotted hot.
Joe, I'm not going to put cinnamon in the bathtub because honestly, it's going to make my skin burn. So we're going to wait till the bathtub's a little bit cooler before I get in.
You're good. Yeah, you're good.
And I'm going to show you guys what's going on down here. Are you ready for this? Okay. No. Whoop, whoop.
Jesus.
Look what's on my feet!
Jesus.
I've got stripper shoes on my feet, guys. So
First, we just want to acknowledge, yes, it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. We have not been doing our regular bathtub times on Mondays lately because
We're going to be real with you. We are completely responsible for our lack of purposeful scheduling and getting you manifestation bathtubs on time.
Yes.
We are not blaming you.
We are taking responsibility for this, and we acknowledge this, and we're committing to making time for manifestation bathtub.
We are not blaming
at its
anything
regularly
else.
scheduled time.
We are not blaming anything. We are completely responsible.
We're also just really happy that our business is so busy. You know,
Yes.
it's really great.
Yes, absolutely.
So why am I wearing stripper shoes in the bathtub? Can anybody guess? Can anybody guess why I'm wearing stripper shoes in the bathtub? Can you read what's on the screen? We might need to pull it a little closer. Can you reach and pull it? I'm a little handicapped.
I'm a little handicapped too. I can read from here. This works.
All right.
So nobody's commenting yet, but we have Lil Bear, we've got Megan Beers, we've got
What does Lil Bear say?
Because you're taking it off. It's true. We're always taking it off.
Well, yes. Also, okay, so this is why. Today we're talking about the concept of the escape hatch. And what the escape hatch has to do with manifestation or the law of attraction.
And ironically, we've created ourselves no escape hatch here in this bathtub. You're in stripper heels and my tits are out.
No escape hatch.
No escape hatch. We are in it to win it with manifestation bathtub.
Mm-hmm. And so, what is an escape hatch?
So
you guys think about what is an escape hatch? What do you use an escape hatch for?
So what do you think an escape hatch is in terms of manifestation?
Well, I mean, let's talk about what an escape hatch actually is.
Yeah.
If you're in a space, if you're in a time machine, if you're in a spaceship, if you're in an airplane, if you're in a boat, if you have a house and you're really afraid of the second coming.
You're in a bombing bunker.
You've got, like it's maybe like the Cold War and you think we're about to all get bombed, or you're a survivalist, you're a doomsday prepper.
A panic room.
You might have an escape hatch. You might have a door somewhere in your ship or in your home where when you go through that door, you're escaping wherever you are. And so what does that have to do with manifestation? Well, you want to tell?
Yeah, it's when manifestation is basically It's the universe reverberating back to you in form your energy of faith. So what does that mean? It's basically, manifestation is when your vibration is at such a high faithful level that it becomes form, that it starts showing up in your life as people, places, things, opportunity, etc. So in terms of manifestation, an escape hatch is basically, it's when you provide yourself a back door because you're not all 100% in your belief that it's going to happen.
Or
so you're like, I want this to happen,
or
but what about this or this or this or this?
It starts to happen, and the inertia or the momentum or the expectations that come along with it are too scary, and you go out the escape hatch, go out the back door, and you self-sabotage. Who's been there before? Who's been on their way to doing something really big, something you've never done before, something that is going to test your limits and make a big change, make a difference. And you have backed out at the last second because you were scared of failure, or scared of losing a lot of money.
Scared of your own drama. Scared that it's not going to happen.
Yeah,
Just scared.
This happens in relationships. This happens in performances, stage fright. This happens in getting the job that you want. And showing up for that job that you want.
Creating a business.
Relationships. Stepping out on your own. Yeah.
What else?
Yeah, this can happen. I mean, okay, so let's talk about some of the ways that we've had escape hatches in our lives. What'd she say?
She said, so if I vibrate at a high enough frequency, I can't manifest Rosie's paleo pumpkin pie because I want that pie. Yes, if you vibrate at a high enough frequency, you can manifest Rosie's paleo pumpkin pie. Put us comment your address, maybe somebody will send it to you. You got to do the vibrational work first, though.
Who said that?
Megan Beers, I think.
Oh.
I can't see, it's off screen. So Katie Apple Oswell said, how does it work in relationships?
Okay, well,
Megan Beers said can't, so she can't post her address. There's your escape hatch, girl. There's your escape hatch.
You want that paleo pumpkin pie? Is waiting
you
for you, girl.
You go all in.
PM me your address.
Greggy.
What does Greggy say? Oh, he's just
here.
Hi, Greg.
Shelby is watching.
Hi, Shelby.
Hi.
So
today we're talking about the escape hatch.
Yes, and someone just asked, what is an escape hatch in a relationship? Have you ever been in a situation where you start dating somebody and you really, 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 really like them? You like them so much that you start to get scared because you're afraid that if you show them how much you like them, they're not going to like you back in the same way. And so you self-sabotage by pretending you don't care. And then the other person sees that you don't care, even though you care a lot. And then, oh, fuck, everything blows up.
So we're going to give you a list of escape hatches, and I want you to comment if you see yourself in these escape hatches. And if you are doing these things, that means you are not in vibrational alignment with what you really want. And escape hatches, while they feel really safe, they're actually sabotaging you from having what you want. Katie says, are you in my mind? She said it with exactly that voice. Okay, so let's give
somebody else comment.
Love you both. Hi, Greg. Okay, so we're going to give you a list of escape hatches, and when you hear your escape hatch, I want you to comment right back, like, don't just say
hearts.
Don't just say this is mine, write back what yours is. Like, own it, write it, say, I do this, blank, blank, blank.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to give you a list of escape hatches. Are you ready for them? Escape hatch number 1, blaming other people.
Who's been really close to getting something they want, or moving someplace they really want to move, or taking a trip, or getting a job that they really want, and then it all goes to shit, and you just find somebody to blame for it.
Bitch, that was you. Alright, escape hatch number 2. Repeated emotional breakdowns. Just drama.
So it's almost as if, like, Brene Brown calls it foreboding joy. And, well, this has something to do with it. And basically, like, it could be where, like, things are going so well and you're having such a good time, but all of a sudden in your mind you picture everything
You start
exploding.
panicking, you start worrying.
You picture the worst possible scenario, and you can't help it, and then eventually it leads to you just like having a breakdown before anything bad ever actually happens.
Often that comes from fear of success. And people like fear of success, what are you talking about? Well, with success comes the responsibility of owning it, of taking care of it, of nurturing it. You know, like feeding the baby and changing its diapers.
Right.
Oh, Katie. Oh, wow, that's me. Breakdowns. Yes, okay, what else is another
Oh,
escape
okay,
patch?
so I found out what one of my escape patches is in life is playing sick. Playing sick. So when I was a kid, I started middle school. I was the new kid in town, and I had a weird accent. And I started in middle school, and that's when people started making fun of me, or, you know, kids all start teasing each other in middle school. And that's really when I started staying home sick from school a lot. I would make up fevers. I would hold the thermometer under the hot water until it dinged the fever that I thought was appropriate for that day. I probably did this. I mean, I did it through 9th grade too, so into the beginning of high school. I did it all the time, you guys. I don't even know how many days of school I missed. I would go to the nurse's office and just read those little choose your own adventure stories, pretending that I had a stomach ache or something when I really didn't. I just wanted to avoid the other kids. And what ended up happening is I actually started manifesting illness all the time.
How many times have you been sick this year?
First of all, I became one of those kids that gets sick all the time. And I really wasn't one of those kids. And at some point, I actually just made a choice and said, I'm going to stop being sick, because I changed my mindset around it. And starting in the beginning of 10th grade, I never missed a day of school. In my adult life, it's crept back up. It's crept back up on me. And so I would say this year I've gotten sick quite a few times, and I don't really know if it's been an escape patch necessarily, but it is a pattern that I see myself every time we have a big coaching event with Life on Fire. I get sick, and I talk about the fact that I get sick, and I almost expect to get sick. So it's almost like I'm looking for a way to not fully show up 100%, because I know I'm going to get sick. So I start protecting myself. I start withdrawing towards the end of the night when, you know, everybody's making connections and like networking, and I'm just like, oh, I'm going to get sick, so I have to go over here and avoid everybody. When really that's actually like the best time to make connections for your business, for your life, and really get to know people, because the rest of the day
too, right?
Yeah, the rest of the day you're like just listening to people speak. So those moments where you're networking, it's like, oh well, it's a social situation. It's easy for me to be the sick one in the corner laying down on the couch. But so that's mine, playing sick.
Mine is playing tired. Ow.
Sorry.
That's my knee bending backwards.
Sorry.
All right, so escape hatch number...
Playing tired.
Oh, playing tired.
Talk about that.
Hold on, we can get that one. Will be easy. I have
Okay.
another one that I don't want to lose.
Sure.
The other escape hatch that I was just thinking of is not solidifying time or dates. So here's how that shows up. You ever been talking to somebody, you're like, yeah, let's get together. Done.
I'd love to see you.
Yeah, great, cool.
And you mean it at the time. You really do.
Do you mean it like with a 100% soul yes, or are you just like, sure, it'll happen? If you mean it, if you really want it to happen, put down a date and a time. Solidify it right there. When is it gonna happen? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that can be anything from a date, from getting on Grindr and saying, let's hang out. Ghost.
I also have to say, I think another escape hatch can sometimes be diagnoses. So what does Erica say?
Oh my goodness, I've definitely been working on this one.
Oh. So another escape hatch can sometimes be a diagnosis, right? Oh, I have ADHD, I couldn't possibly read that book. Or, oh, I have this, I have that, so therefore I can't do this or that. And, you know, you have to be mindful, if you've got something serious going on, definitely be mindful of your limitations. But at the same time, you know, you have to also realize that you're capable of more than you think you are. And that And that sometimes those diagnoses can be a way of avoiding something that you're supposed to be showing up for in life right now.
Yeah. So there's hundreds of escape hatches, and I know that even though we're not going to hit on all the escape hatches because we couldn't. Like, people are fucked up. Like, we're crazy. We're nuts. We come up with anything to block ourselves from what we really want. So there's lots and lots of them, but I'm going to share one more, and then I'm going to tell you why we create these escape hatches.
And I'll tell you why I'm wearing stripper shoes.
Okay. So, Megan says, my favorite I've been working on is, I'm not a morning person, so I can't do that. Ding.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Although I've been waking up at 7:15 on the dot every morning.
Yeah, and I've been up around 6, which has been cool.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel hard anymore.
And Katie says, I've used that about dyslexia. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, that's a big one.
Okay, so there's 2 more escape hatches. One is, I don't know. Tell us how that's an escape hatch, babe.
Well, when somebody's asking you a question and you say, I don't know, it's your way of avoiding showing up and being wrong. And it's also your way of avoiding showing up and being right. So a lot of people use the phrase, I don't know, when they're afraid to show up in their power and dominate the situation. So they'd rather hand their power over to somebody else who does know. Or if something goes wrong, the whole thing could be blamed on them. So they just say, I don't know, even though they might have an opinion about what's going on.
Yeah. And then so the final escape hatch that I want to share with you ties perfectly off I don't know. It's not telling anybody your true dreams. It's holding them inside and keeping them a secret.
So you guys, one of my true dreams is to be a stripper. Not really, but it is to learn how to pole dance. And I've been waiting to take a burlesque class or a pole dancing class for years. Since I was like probably a teenager. I'm 33 now. I've never done it. I grew up dancing, haven't danced since I was 11. And but I've been doing yoga, and all that kind of stuff. But no dance classes at all. Especially no sexy dance classes. And so
Audrey says, oh my God, same.
Oh, and so you know what? I'm 33 years old. We moved to San Diego, and I see there's a pole fitness gym right down the street from our house. It's called Sexy Beast Fitness. And when we moved here to this neighborhood, I told Kit, I said, I'm going to go to that place. I'm going to take a class. And he was like, okay. Now, previously, I've said that about pretty much every other place we've lived, and I've never done it. Why? I don't know. It's kind of scary to be sexy in front of other people. It's kind of scary to get in touch with that side of yourself because there's that fear of failure, fear that everybody else is going to be sexier than you are, fear that I'm getting old. I'm 33. Ooh, isn't that a little old to be wearing stripper shoes? And so, you know what?
Is that an escape hatch?
That's an escape hatch. And so I went to the first classes. The first 2 classes were free. I went to 2 free classes, and then I got myself a membership. And one of the classes you have to have shoes for. And so I had the owner order me the shoes that she thought were best. And I said, you know what? Once I get these shoes, that's sealing my escape hatch.
There's this physical thing in your house that would become junk if you didn't use it.
Exactly. And we're collecting items for our new home very carefully because we got rid of everything we owned when we moved here. So we try not to collect just anything, but we make purchases really thoughtfully.
It's funny too. Collecting stuff is an escape hatch.
For sure.
It's like hoarders.
Yeah.
They have so much shit in their house that it's impossible to change.
Yeah. And so even though I've been sick on and off for the last week, I could have used that as an excuse to not go to these stripper classes because it's hard work. It's hard work. I could have easily used that as an excuse. No, I need to stay home and rest, right? To avoid this discomfort of looking like a fool in front of people wearing these freaking shoes. But instead, I've gone almost every single day, except when we were at the event. And I love it every single time. I love it. All the different elements of it. I love being a beginner. People at that studio love beginners. They're so nice to us. They're so just supportive of each other. And it's just like this beautiful community. And now I can't wait to go take my first class with these shoes on. So anyway, that's coming full circle with why I'm wearing these shoes and what they have to do with my escape hatch. What does somebody say?
I love you too.
Oh, I love you too. Is that Katie?
Katie Lasky.
Hi, Katie Lasky.
We got Allie's mom, Mary Alice.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi, Allo.
I call her Mary Alice from when we were kids.
Yeah,
We
but
got Tina, Kathleen, and Mary Alice.
is Tina watching?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but
Carl might be watching.
Allie and I always call them by both names.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your mom is one of them too.
LaWanda Joyce.
Yes, you call her Joyce. She calls herself
I
Joyce.
call her LaWanda, but she calls herself Joyce. Anyway, guys, let us know what your escape hatch is. If you've been watching this and you're like, ooh, I figured out what mine is, type it in the chat box. We want to know.
Good morning. Okay, so we are also going to say, why do escape hatches serve you?
Somebody wrote something.
Oh, Katie wrote, God, this is me. So much stuff. Makes sense. Okay, so it's going to make so much more sense. Just you wait. Can't do that. As I can't find the thing, get tidy, so I can't find the can't hang out. Yes. Okay, so here's why escape hatches serve you. At one point in your life, your escape hatch got you what you needed. So the 6 basic human needs are love, certainty, uncertainty,
Love and
growth,
connection, certainty, uncertainty,
growth,
significance, growth, and contribution.
So at one point, when you were little and you got sick, babe, what did that get you?
Got me attention from my mom, and it got me, so it got me significance, it got me love and connection, it got me variety because it was the day that I wasn't in school, but it also got me certainty because I knew that my mom had a big soft spot for us when we were sick.
Yeah.
So I knew that I could convince her I was sick pretty easily. It also got me, I mean, really, I guess that's about it. Like, I had growth in some ways, right? Because I learned things when I was homesick with my mom, and some of those memories are more vivid than memories of me learning stuff in school, actually.
So basically, your escape hatches, they are serving you in some way, or else you wouldn't be doing them. But what you have to do is catch yourself in these actions of these escape hatches and say, it's going to be uncomfortable anyway. Like, on a lot of levels, life sucks. Life is hard. Life can be challenging.
Right.
And so you can either have it be challenging while you're going after what you want, or challenging while you're repeating your past.
So let's talk really quickly.
David Giorgio!
Hi, David.
He says, my escape hatch is, I don't want to be seen, essentially. I don't want to take away from the spotlight from others. Oh, yeah. And it was just triggered, which is ridiculous. When ...
When we, I can't read the whole comment, but...
it's so funny how technology will, like, hold us back from really seeing the full thing.
I know.
Like, when people are coming up against their escape hatches in our coaching, technology goes to shit.
It goes crazy.
It's that time where you have to, like, consciously see, oh my God, this is an opportunity for an escape hatch. We need to go all in right now.
Yeah. So anyway, hey guys, guess when is a really good time to use our escape hatches? When is a really common time where most people's escape hatches start coming up? Can anybody guess? Like the time of year where escape hatches start really popping up? Who can guess? Hi, Andrew. Yeah, give us all the hearts.
I love that when we get a big burst of hearts.
A little burst. Yay! More hearts! More hearts!
More.
All right. Well, if nobody's gonna guess, it's New Year's resolution time. Megan says now.
Holidays.
Allison says the holidays. Exactly. And so it's New Year's resolution time is one of the biggest times of year where people are like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna meditate every day. I'm gonna change my diet. I'm gonna lose 5 pounds. I'm gonna get a girlfriend, boyfriend, partner. I'm gonna get blah 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 blah, whatever. Erica says another big one. I don't want to be a burden on others. Yeah, totally. Exactly. Ooh, because a lot of times when you're manifesting something, if it's really big, it's gonna require you asking for help to get there. Who said it? That if you're not requesting help from at least 5 people
a day,
your vision's not big enough. Who used to say that?
Sebastian.
Yeah. I mean, that's huge. But yeah, you need other people in with you on your vision if it's that big. But anyway, New Year's resolution time. How many people have made a New Year's resolution and not kept it?
You guys
Let us
are
know.
the best. Janine says, and so timely. I was doing this yesterday, all day.
Oh, Janine, love you.
Caught it.
I'm hoping you're doing okay today.
Gotcha.
Katie says, whoa, help from 5 people. Yeah, Katie,
Yes.
yeah. All right, so who's ever made a New Year's resolution and broken it? Just say, me. Who's made a New Year's resolution and broken it?
Who's made any resolution and broken it? How many of you seen me struggle, like, trying to lose weight for the past year on the internet?
Give us lots of laughing faces if you've broken a New Year's resolution to yourself. Katie says me. Mm-hmm. Allison says me. Yeah, we've all been there. Megan says me. Greg says me. And why is that? We have our escape hatches, right? Erica says me. But these resolutions, they are important to us, right? They're changes we actually want to make in our life. So why do we use our escape hatch to get out of it?
Because it's sometimes uncomfortable. Like growing is uncomfortable.
Yeah, growing, it's like that lobster analogy. When the lobster starts to get too big for its shell, its old shell starts to get really tight and uncomfortable, and it needs to grow, it needs to expand beyond the shell. And so what does it do? It actually has to cast off the old shell and be vulnerable for a moment until the new shell can grow. And it's a scary moment for that lobster, being vulnerable, stepping out underneath of its shell for a while, exposing itself. And it's the same way with New Year's resolutions. And so we want to let you guys know that we are offering some guidance and support through that time of year. We have a challenge coming up in January.
And let's be honest, this challenge, you have an escape hatch with it. This is why when we first get people in the door with us, we give them an escape hatch, because we know that you sometimes, in order to get your foot in the door, you need an escape hatch. Mm-hmm. But once we win your hearts over with the challenge, you will not want to escape us.
Yeah, and so if you saw that our Survive the Holidays challenge, it was a couple weeks ago. If you saw that
awesome.
And you didn't join, and you're like, what was our challenge like? Just to let you know, it was freaking amazing.
It was freaking amazing.
We had like 70 people on it.
People's lives were
changed. It was amazing. People were repairing relationships. They were cleaning up their houses they haven't touched in years. They were getting rid of energy leaks left and right.
Building their businesses.
They were starting new businesses. They were, oh my God, we saw one woman go from being so afraid to share her artwork with anybody to printing it on 400 cards and selling these packs of cards.
Within 3 days.
Like, what the heck, man? It was amazing. I got the cards on my coffee table right now. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Hi, Caroline. And so anyway, the challenge was amazing, super, super powerful. That's why we're having another one in mid-January, because we know that a lot of you guys saw that challenge pass by and you were thinking, I'm going to just watch and see how this goes from the outside and see what these volcanoes are doing.
What these crazy people
what these crazy volcanoes are doing. And guess what? You get another chance to join in. And it's almost even a better time to join in because it's mid-January, right? It's that time where your New Year's resolution might start to falter. I hate to say it, but most New Year's resolutions are out the window by the end of January. Am I right? And so how would it feel if halfway through January, you just had this little mini coaching check-in where for 3 days, you get somebody that calls you every day for 10 minutes and talks to you about what are you doing? What's your escape hatch? Like, what do you want to accomplish? What do you want to get done this year? What do you want to stick to? What change do you want to create?
And also, as we say this to you right now, what is your escape hatch that you are saying in your head? I know a lot of you are just like, well, this is going to happen or that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't really like coaching.
I don't want to be uncomfortable.
I'm too busy. I don't want to look at my own shit.
What about time?
Yeah, and
it's only $47 freaking dollars.
It's only $47, and it's only 3 days, really. We're going to have some bonus material on either side, but we'll have a webinar every day of those 3 days where we teach you some of our techniques to create lasting change in your life. And part of what we use is information that we've studied through Brene Brown, Joe Dispenza, so some neurobiology, epigenetics stuff, some meditation stuff. It's all, it's pretty woo-woo, you guys. It's going to be fun.
Things that we use to bring us from having no business to a 100K business in a fucking year.
You want to know those things? I do.
Do ya?
Guys, has anybody else felt like 2017 is another dumpster fire for them? Well, guess what? We don't. We've been through some shit this year, you guys. But seriously, that shit was just a highlight to show us how awesome our lives actually are.
To show us our escape hatches.
And to show us where we need to improve. And we've taken those hints, and instead of internalizing them and getting depressed over them, we've just shifted real quick. We've made the changes real quick. And because of that, our year is awesome, has been awesome. I love 2017.
It was best.
It's a great year.
Best.
I can't wait for 2018.
Best.
So anyway, guys,
So we're gonna,
Hi, Carson.
We're gonna comment the link. If you're watching right now and you want to learn about this challenge, just write yes.
Yeah, type in a yes.
You writing yes is your way of starting to close the escape hatch.
Steal your escape hatch.
Just saying, just simply commenting yes. You're sealing it off. What is it that you want?
Yeah, what do you want?
What are you escaping from?
And so just comment yes, and we'll just send you the link, guys. All you just have to check it out and read about it. You don't have to join if you don't want to, but it's called the January Get Your Shit Together Challenge. And so just take a look at the little website and see if it vibes with you, if it feels like something that you want to jump in on.
We got Erica saying yes. We got Katie saying yes. We've got my dad saying yes in his mind and then also saying no. We've got Greg saying yes.
Yay! Thanks, Greg.
How many other of you? Well, okay, so I'm just gonna
Megan
guess.
says yes too.
I'm just gonna guess right now one of your escape hatch thoughts. This is not really gonna work for me.
Or I'm saying yes now because I like the volcanoes, but I'm probably not gonna join. Or maybe not. Who knows? I love all these people that are on this video right now. You guys are awesome and you're all ass kickers, so you probably all will join.
Yeah, you will.
So thank you in advance, and we can't wait to do this 3-day challenge with you. It's going to be so much fun.
So I'm going to give you another thing just to think on. Wink, wink, we are closing our escape hatch now as we talk to you about the challenge. Every time you speak it into existence, the escape hatch gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah, so, I mean, we already committed to this.
I'm saying, Katie, I'm saying yes, but we'll probably be too busy.
Katie!
All right, so Katie, you get coaching right now. How many times are you going to say in the next week, I am too busy? And when you say that, I want it to trigger this like, escape hatch noise so that you can call yourself on it.
What else have you missed out on in your life that you have wanted to do just for you because you were too busy? So just think about that.
Alrighty.
All right, guys. Well, it's been a great manifestation.
Just joining. There's going to be a repost so you can rewatch this because you missed a really good one today.
This is a really good one.
Yeah.
You guys, I was wearing stripper shoes earlier. If you just jumped on, it's a good one. So, yeah, we're going to repost. It'll be on our YouTube. If you don't follow us yet, go ahead and follow us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post these videos on there and all of our other videos as well.
And then in our Active Volcano group, I'm going to be teaching a yoga class. And the intent is, guess, escape hatches.
Greg said, you two are so crazy in the bestest possible way. Yes. Thanks, Greg. We know. All right, guys. Well.
Whoa, there was something there. Who knows what that was? That like a chub roll or a boob?
Who knows? But guess what? Can we tell them what we've manifested for you?
I guess because I guess I'm closing the escape hatch.
Close the escape hatch, guys. Guess what? Kit's no longer going to have to wear nipple tape as of January 4th.
Got my consult today. They're going to be measuring my tits from top to bottom and then sucking the fat out.
So yeah, guys, about 10 days before our challenge, this one's gonna be flat-chested.
Yes.
Nips, legal nips in public.
So I could have changed the challenge.
I
just got the call last week that it's gonna happen, and I'm like, no, this has to happen. Both of these things has to happen. I'm not closing the escape hatch. I'm not backing out because I'm challenged.
Yay! Congrats, Kit! Hell yeah! Woo, guys! Yeah, big changes for the volcanoes. We love you all so much. We love you, Erica, Meg. We love you, Katie. We love you, Greg. Everybody else who's watching, you guys are so awesome, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.